my name is Grant, Ben Patton. I work for OCZ right here. This is our booth, and we've actually been an enthusiast and gamer company for a lot of years. 2001 is when we were founded. We've actually made video cards and coolers and DRAM and all sorts of stuff, power supplies. Over the years, we've focused in on solid-state drives. That's what we've been doing for a number of years. And we actually were purchased by Toshiba 2 years ago. And then we have a lot of products here for gamers and enthusiasts. And do you have any questions about?
Why don't you take us through the line?
Sure.
Show us what you got here.
Yeah, so not a problem. Right here, so we're going to start with a sort of value-centric, read-intensive drive. For most users, are going to want something that's like really good at like I said, loading, which is your read performance. And so the Trine 100 here is good with its read performance, and it's, like I said, it's more cost-sensitive. So people who just want a big drive and it's not too expensive. I know that our Trine 100 here is going on like Newegg and other retail sites for, I think the 1 terabyte is going for about $250 now. So anyone that's been following the SSD prices, that's pretty aggressive pricing now. So and then moving over to the next driver, Vector 180, is our enthusiast and gamer sort of the high-end performance drive that's going to have strong write performance and endurance over 5 years, as well as strong, like I said, random read and sequential performance. Which, if you're a gamer, you want things to load faster, but you also want that sort of persistent, like load times. If you do professional video work, maybe that'd be a good choice for you on the SATA side. And SATA being the protocol that they connect, is what your hard drive used to connect to. So the Vector is a really good choice for that high-performance SATA product. And then what we're really excited about is this sort of transition in the marketplace, which some of your viewers may or may not be familiar with, which is PCI Express. So that's we've been making PCI Express, We've been making PCI Express SSDs for a long time, but the real difference now in the market is this transition where everything's standardized, so that there's a software support from Microsoft now, and a lot of Linux distributions, if your viewers are interested in Linux, where there's standard NVMe support. Now, NVMe is sort of the new protocol that's just for solid-state drives. It was designed with them in mind. There's better latency, better performance, better efficiency. Like I said, we're not trying to conform to what hard drives can do anymore. It's just for solid-state. And with the backing of Microsoft and the other software vendors, it's now becoming this, like I said, like there's a critical mass of support that makes it easier for us to release products based on it. And so our sort of halo initial product here is the Revo 400. It's an M.2 form factor, which is, like I said, it's brand new. It's designed just for this. You'll notice that it's smaller than a normal SATA drive. It really doesn't mean anything. This is actually what I've been saying is sort of the drive we would have made 5 years ago if we could invent it from the ground up. But we had to plug into the same socket as a hard drive, and so we had to make it bigger. But just to give your viewers sort of a sense of scale about the sort of performance difference, a normal hard drive today probably transfers sequentially, speed read-write, somewhere between 100 and 200 megabytes a second, somewhere in there, depending on which hard drive you buy. But a normal SATA SSD is going to transfer somewhere between like around 550 megabytes a second read. But that's the max. That's as fast as it can go. It's as fast as the bus will take you. PCIe, which is what your graphics cards are plugged into, huge pipe, much bigger space. And so just out of the box, this smaller, tiny little drive right here, we benchmarked it at up to 26 or 2700 megabytes a second read sequential, and about 13 or 1400 megabytes sequentially per second as well. And then the random IOPS, so the 4K random IOPS for people who are interested in random IOPS performance, it's about 210,000 read IOPS per second, 4K, as well as about 140,000 4K write IOPS. So, like I said, the sort of difference, just to give you a sense of scale, between the protocols that you're able to achieve is pretty substantial. And then also the latency performance, which is not something we publish usually, but one of the advantages to an NVMe product, because it's tailored to, like I said, NVMe, like I said, SSDs, is an improvement in latency, which obviously in the enterprise side of things, so big businesses care about latency for like real-time transaction processing and the sort of like instantaneous reaction sort of things. But on the gamer side, if you think about it, like latency on your mouse, latency on your connection, latency on your storage, latency is just as big for us as it is for them. And so that's one of the advantages to transitioning to a PCIe device. And so that's the things we're really excited about. is figuring out sort of where PCIe can go from here, and how much faster and how much better we can make the storage. So this drive will be available probably the next month. We're offering up to 1 terabyte. So yeah, I know. So it's like I said, it's smaller but also faster and just as big. So and
Now, what will these retail for? Or do you have that information yet?
yeah, so we haven't set a full retail, like an MSRP yet. It'll probably, I mean, we're going to be close to whatever the market price is at the time of release. I would imagine somewhere in the range of around $600. I don't want to get nailed down on it because, like I said, it's really going to depend on the moment we release it. Then we're going to study the market, figure out what makes sense. And so we don't have an advertised price yet, but like I said, we will in the next month. So just keep your eyes out for that. Did you guys have any questions you want to ask about any of our other product lines?
No, that's it.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you guys.